Hey everyone, it's Isaac here, back with another video, and in today's video I thought I would just make a guide to improving your accuracy, because accuracy is definitely one of the more important things, if not the most important thing when typing. I know that a lot of people think that speed is the most important, but in fact if you have bad accuracy, you're going to have you're not going to have very good potential to improve, and the better the accuracy you have, the easier it is to improve, and your potential typing speed is going to be higher, meaning you're going to be able to type faster in the future as well as now. So it's very important to know how to have good accuracy, and although I'm not the most accurate of typists, I certainly am trying to improve, and I thought I would share some methods that I thought worked really well. So we're going to get right into the video, and the first and most common method is just to slow down. Obviously you don't want to be spamming the keyboard, you want to be focusing on every letter. Also make sure that if you're faster than 40 words per minute, that you read every word as like a word instead of each letter, because I know a lot of slower typists read a letter at a time when it comes to typing, but I would recommend trying to start to read word for word, or sometimes I read several words at a time and my hands just know where to go, but that takes practice. Basically slowing down, and then, so say you average 85 words per minute, maybe slow down to 70, which is a 15 words per minute decrease, and then try to type with 97 to 99% accuracy. I'd recommend 99, maybe even 100% if you can do it. Now that's a little extreme. I know a lot of people don't suggest that high of accuracy, but I do, because it's really going to make a difference in the long run. So make sure you're having really high accuracy, and then don't try to type faster until you can have that accuracy, and then maybe go 5 words per minute faster. Keep trying. Do that again and again until you are back up to your normal speed, and you should eventually have better accuracy. I've tried this method. It did not work for me all that well, but it is very successful with a lot of people, which is why I'm recommending it. The next one is a very unusual method, but I found that I might have been the only one to try this a lot, but I find this is extremely helpful in a situation where you don't have a lot of time. Going and typing on mobile, maybe making an alternate account and typing on mobile, whether that be a tablet or a phone. In my case, it was an iPad. I just did 200 races on an iPad, which is incredibly boring, but it really reinforced my knowledge of the keyboard, and it helped me think out a little bit before I typed, and that seemed to help. It improved my accuracy. That was a long time ago when I did this too. My accuracy used to be atrocious. It used to be around 88%, 87, 88%. It was terrible. It brought it up to 90%. So still, 90 to 91%, that's not a fantastic, I mean, in terms of accuracy, cannot talk. In terms of accuracy, that is a pretty good improvement, and it seemed to be very effective, and it also stuck with me. Another thing, try out different keyboards. There are several keyboards in which I just cannot type. They're just atrocious. So the keyboard I use, and I'm sure if you've ever watched a video of me racing, you've probably heard my keyboard. It sounds like this. It's my mechanical keyboard. I use it all the time, whether it's typing or gaming or whatever I want to do. This keyboard is awesome. And the reason I like a mechanical keyboard is that it seems to, at least for me, to be better with accuracy. Each key is more defined, it has a better tactile feedback, each key is a bit more, it's easier for my hands to differentiate the keys. It also just isn't a flat surface like a laptop keyboard, it has a slight curve to it, which is super helpful. And I just really like mechanical keyboards, so try out different keyboards. You don't have to buy a new one. If there's another one laying around, maybe get some permission and try to use it. Just experiment with different things, see how it works. Another thing is and this is kind of opposite of what I just said, but try typing on a bad keyboard and make an alternate account for this or something, unless you don't care about your words per minute. But using a bad keyboard, for instance, I have a school laptop with a terrible keyboard. I will type on that thing all the time, not on Nitro Type, but when I'm typing essays, whether that be for social studies or ELA, I just use that keyboard. And the reason I use that is because the worse the keyboard, the more I seem to have to focus on accuracy, which will carry over to the keyboard that I like using, and that will improve my accuracy. Now this is more of a short-term thing. I do recommend just trying to get used to one keyboard, because that will yield better results than using multiple. But trying some bad keyboards, just keyboards that you really have to focus on to type, seem to be pretty beneficial for me, and I'm sure they'd probably work for you too. Another thing, use different websites. Nitro Type is very good for practicing bursting and just speed in general. However, it's not very good for accuracy, and it's a pretty well-known fact. Nitro Type is sort of in other typing communities, it's sort of made fun of for is not enforcing accuracy whatsoever. If you make a mistake, you don't have to backspace it. You just have to hit the key again, and that should fix the mistake, and then you keep going, which is not how real life typing works, which is why Nitro Type is not a very good website for practicing accuracy. Now, what I did, and this actually improved my accuracy quite a bit over a very short period of time, it took like 2 days. I basically went to this one website, I believe it was called Type Club. It's designed for younger kids. It's supposed to teach them how to type, and I already knew how to type at this time. That's back when I averaged like 120. And what I did was I didn't relearn how to type, but I just went through all the lessons and absolutely focused on accuracy. If it wasn't 100%, I'd redo it. And I'd keep redoing it until it was 100% accuracy, keep going through those. And I went over to Nitro Type, did a few races. My accuracy improved from like 90 to 91% to like 92 to 98%. And my accuracy goes all over the place depending on what text it is. But typically my accuracy ranges anywhere from like 92 to 95. Sometimes I can get like 97, 98. And very rarely I'll sometimes get 100. But it's still a very big improvement from my original like 87 to 86% accuracy. It was atrocious. I don't know what I was doing. And then just another thing, just practice. Don't lose your skill. You need to practice. Just practicing is probably one of the most important things to do when you're learning, or even practicing just to type. Just keep practicing. You're going to hear that from every YouTuber, every typing expert. If you ask for advice, they're going to tell you to practice. And it may seem boring, but it's actually the most effective way to improve anything. Just practice and you should get better. Unless, of course, you've like capped out your natural speed. But that's basically it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. Comment down below what your accuracy is, whether you're satisfied with that. If you like this sort of content, it would be great if you could like the video, maybe even subscribe. I don't know. We're starting to get closer to 60 subscribers, so it'd be kind of cool if we could get there soon. My school ends on Thursday, so after Thursday, I will try to daily upload. I may not be able to, but I'll try anywhere from every other day to daily. But yeah, so that'll be exciting. Thank you all for watching. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.